my chapped lips, consulting the oracle for a psychic cure, trying to keep my fluctuating aura pure.
Open the third eye, aligning the chakras in the meditation room, banishing the lingering astrological gloom, sweeping away the bad karma with the cosmic broom, emerging fully alive from the spiritual tomb.
The crystals glow with an otherworldly hue, discovering a dimension entirely new, detoxifying a spirit from the earthly plane, bypassing the regular physiological brain, achieving the ultimate metaphysical state. Welcome to the mystic rehab, healing the ethereal mind, leaving the physical, biological ailments behind. A supernatural sanctuary for the damaged soul, using the zodiac constellations to make us whole. Mystic rehab, casting a protective magical sphere, erasing every single irrational subconscious fear.
Chanting sacred mantras, sitting on the bamboo mat, observing the mysterious wandering astral cat, drinking lotus nectar to purify the inner chai, unlocking the universe with the hidden golden key.
I cleanse my amethyst stones in the morning dew, letting the positive vibrations completely renew. The guru speaks in riddles I try to decode, traveling down this enlightened descending road. The crystals glow with another worldly hue, discovering a dimension entirely new, detoxifying a spirit from the earthly plane, bypassing the regular physiological brain, achieving the ultimate metaphysical state. Welcome to the mystic rehab, healing the ethereal mind, leaving the physical, biological ailments behind. A supernatural sanctuary for the damaged soul, using the zodiac constellations to make us whole. Mystic rehab, casting a protective magical sphere, erasing every single irrational subconscious fear. A state of pure bliss,
Transcend the mortal flesh,
starting completely fresh. Breathe in the light, expel the dark, find your center, ignite the spark. The mind expands, entering the mystic rehab, healing the ethereal mind, leaving the physical, biological ailments behind. A supernatural sanctuary for the damaged soul, using the zodiac constellations to make us whole. Mystic rehab, casting a protective magical sphere, erasing every single irrational subconscious fear. Fully aligned, karma restored, floating into the cosmos. Namaste. moving sideways, incredibly intense and slow. Leather jackets glistening with the cold sweat, absorbing the heaviest subterranean threat.
Enter the shadows, hooded figures shuffling the stealthy sneakers. Menacing posture standing right beside the speakers. Pitch black alleyways hiding the illicit operation, sinking our shoulders to the aggressive vibration.
The low end rumbles beneath our toes. The aggressive energy constantly grows, moving exactly like a stealthy phantom, creating our own rebellious anthem, embracing the grim, unfiltered underground. Through the dark stank, leaning into the gloom, prowling silently across the crowded room. A sinister step, avoiding the blinding spotlight, mastering the choreography of the gritty night. Dark stank, dropping your posture exceptionally low. Letting your hidden, dangerous alter ego show.
Nodding heads synchronized to the brutal thud, feeling the adrenaline surge into the blood. No bright colors, strictly monochrome attire, dancing dangerously close to the invisible fire.
I pull my brim down, hiding my piercing gaze, navigating through this thick artificial haze. The rhythm dictates every subtle twitch, flipping the mental and physical switch. The low end rumbles beneath our toes. The aggressive energy constantly grows, moving exactly like a stealthy phantom, creating our own rebellious anthem, embracing the grim, unfiltered underground. To the dark skank, leaning into the gloom, prowling silently across the crowded room. A sinister step, avoiding the blinding spotlight, mastering the choreography of the gritty night. Dark skank, dropping your posture exceptionally low. Letting your hidden, dangerous alter ego show.
Physically quake.
Alter ego show.
Keep it stealthy,
fade to black,
vanishing into the void unseen.
sentiment covering the earth, wondering what this paved environment is worth. Sidewalks cracking under the pedestrian weight, navigating this rigid, artificial state.
Watch the bulldozer erecting scaffolding, blocking the natural view, pouring the foundations, completely starting anew. The gridlock traffic honking on the overpass. We traded the emerald meadows for steel and glass.
The metropolis expands without any cease,
disturbing the natural ecological peace.
potholes ruining the avenue commute,
A hardened reality we cannot dispute.
trapped inside a massive, unyielding grid, singing the concrete blues,
Walking the paved highway,
stuck inside this rigid, monotonous gray. The urban sprawl swallowing the horizon line, ignoring the obvious deteriorating sign.
concrete blues, building a magnificent towering cage.
The architectural tragedy
Of the modern age. Harder workers sweating on the construction site, burden the girders deep into the noisy night. The asphalt absorbing the unbearable heat, blisters forming on the weary traveler's feet.
I lean against the pillar of the parking garage, living inside this dreary metropolitan mirage.
The subway grates exhaling a foul hot steam, desperately clinging to a rustic postable dream.
Metropolis expands without any cease,
Disturbing the natural ecological peace.
potholes ruining the avenue commute,
A hardened reality we cannot dispute.
trapped inside a massive, unyielding grid, singing the concrete blues,
Walking the paved highway,
stuck inside this rigid, monotonous gray. The urban sprawl swallowing the horizon line, ignoring the obvious deteriorating sign.
concrete blues, building a magnificent towering cage.
The architectural tragedy
Of the modern age. Pave over paradise,
roll the architectural dice,
a skyline made of stone. I
totally synthetic sound. Walk down, down, down. Walk, 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 stop, vote. The city dictates the flow.
trapped on the pavement,
Told that concrete blues,
walking the paved highway,
stuck inside this rigid, monotonous gray. The urban sprawl swallowing the horizon line, ignoring the obvious deteriorating sign. Concrete blues,
building a magnificent towering cage.
the architectural tragedy
Of the modern age. So hard and no soil left, the cement sets forever rigid.
Washing lines swaying in the afternoon heat, elders sharing wisdom on the neighborhood seat. Fences painted with murals of bright liberation, cooking spicy meals to feed our entire generation.
Gather round the fire, dominoes slamming loudly on the wooden tables. Grandfathers reciting old magnificent fables. Barefoot toddlers running through the thick dust, building a community built entirely on trust.
This enclosure holds our rich history.
This enclave keeps our beautiful mystery.
Sharing the laughter, dividing the bread,
remembering everything the ancestors said. We are connected by an invisible thread.
Welcome to the soulful yard, beating with a communal pulse, rejecting anything that is fake or false. A sanctuary hidden away from the city grind, the most comforting haven you could ever find. Soulful yard, where the authentic spirit resides, a joyful gathering where true love presides.
Stray dogs napping underneath the mango tree, everyone existing together perfectly free. The transistor radio broadcasting a local tune. We will be celebrating way past the afternoon.
I pour a cup of homemade punch for my neighbor, appreciating the fruits of our collective labor. Aunts and uncles chatting on the shady porch, passing down the bright illuminating torch. This enclosure holds our rich history.
This enclave keeps our beautiful mystery.
Sharing the laughter, dividing the bread,
remembering everything the ancestors said.
We are connected by an invisible thread. Welcome to the soulful yard, beating with a communal pulse, rejecting anything that is fake or false. A sanctuary hidden away from the city grind, the most comforting haven you could ever find. Soulful yard, where the authentic spirit resides, a joyful gathering where true love presides. True love presides. Let the harmony multiply, watch the happy moments fly.
Protect this family zone.
We are never truly alone. Smile, laugh, embrace, a genuinely happy place. Family is everything, though. The soulful yard, beating with a communal pulse, rejecting anything that is fake or false. A sanctuary hidden away from the city grind, the most comforting haven you could ever find. Soulful yard, where the authentic spirit resides, a joyful gathering where true love presides. Welcome home, stay a while, the gate is always open, love abounds. Oh, oh, oh. Grease smeared thickly across the mechanic's overall, banging a dented hubcap against the garage wall. The tempo dragged forcefully through the nasty sludge, a filthy cadence that absolutely refuses to budge.
Bring the grime, harsh percussion making everybody intensely sweat. The sloppiest syncopation you have ever met. Rusty trash can serving as the primary drum kit. We do not care about being polished even one bit.
The offbeat timing feels incredibly gross,
Keeping the unrefined energy dangerously close.
staining your outfit with this musical oil,
Planting the seed in the contaminated soil.
embracing the utterly disgusting ragu.
We love that dirty rhythm,
Soaking in the grime,
a sloppy,
unpolished masterpiece of our time.
filthy bass lines,
Infecting the entire dance hall,
leaving a greasy residue upon the plaster wall.
dirty rhythm, dragging through the murky swamp, executing a delightfully messy, uncoordinated stomp.
Spilling the cheap liquor onto the sticky floor, kicking the hinges entirely off the club door. The snare snaps like a broken rusty chain, washing away the cleanliness with the muddy rain.
I wipe the sweat from my brow with a soiled rag, letting the musical timing purposefully lag. This repulsive frequency gets into your pores, erupting loudly from the subterranean floors. The offbeat timing feels incredibly gross,
Keeping the unrefined energy dangerously close.
staining your outfit with this musical oil,
Planting the seed in the contaminated soil.
embracing the utterly disgusting ragu.
Fill up that dirty rhythm,
Soaking in the grime,
a sloppy, unpolished masterpiece of our time.
filthy bass lines, infecting the entire dance hall,
Leaving a greasy residue upon the plaster wall.
dirty rhythm, dragging through the murky swamp, executing a delightfully messy, uncoordinated stomp.
Keep it sloppy, keep it raw.
Breaking every single musical law,
Roll around in the sonic mud.
pump the filth into your blood. Slop, drop, slide around, the grimiest noise to be found. Let the filth take over. Yeah, we love that dirty rhythm, soaking in the grime,
A sloppy, unpolished masterpiece of our time.
filthy bass lines, infecting the entire dance hall.
Leaving a greasy residue upon the plaster wall.
Dirty rhythm, dragging through the murky swamp, executing a delightfully messy, uncoordinated stomp.
So wonderfully nasty,
Unwashed and proud,
leaving mud tracks everywhere.
stay filthy. Dusting off the antique relic in the corridor, a majestic artifact from a forgotten war. The metallic surface oxidized with the greenish tint, holding a glorious historical royal imprint.
Swing the heavy mallet, striking the center with an enormous padded stick, sending out a shockwave incredibly thick. The resonance travels across the eastern sea, announcing the arrival of a regal dynasty. The frequencies ripple through the atmosphere, making the ancestors suddenly appear. An acoustic phenomenon spanning across time, the loudest bell ringing in the emperor's hall. Listen to the vintage gong vibrating through the age, turning another fascinating historical page.
inside the museum room. Vintage gong, an incredibly powerful ancient chime, echoing beautifully until the end of time.
Forging the fires of a millennium past, designed specifically so the overtones last. Monks striking the metal to signal the prayer. The majestic sonic boom fills the humid air.
I touch the ink dragons on the curved brim. The modern melody suddenly seemed rather dim. This colossal symbol demands utmost respect. I'm mesmerizing, terrifying, auditory effect. The frequencies ripple through the atmosphere, making the ancestors suddenly appear. An acoustic phenomenon spanning across time. The loudest bell ringing in the emperor's hall. Listen to the vintage gong vibrating through the age, turning another fascinating historical page. A massive bronze sword producing a mighty boom, shaking the artifacts inside the museum room. Vintage gong, an incredibly powerful ancient chime, echoing beautifully until the end of time. Hit the target dead center. Let the sonic wave enter. A traditional masterpiece, a monumental release. Wait for the strike, brace yourself. Wait for the strike, brace yourself. Wait for the strike, brace yourself. Feel the vintage gong vibrating through the age, turning another fascinating historical page. A massive bronze saucer producing the mighty boom, shaking the artifacts inside the museum room. Vintage gong, an incredibly powerful ancient chime, echoing beautifully until the end of time. So incredibly loud, the ancestors hear it.
The vibration settles.
History remains. Sitting on a concrete stoop in my scuffed sneakers, listen to the mixtape playing from blown speakers. Asphalt shimmering under the relentless urban sun, a masterpiece of survival that is only just begun.
Show your true essence. Graffiti mirrors decorating the crumbling tenement wall. An unfiltered expression standing incredibly tall. Hustling on the pavement, trying to earn a dime, creating pure poetry out of poverty and grind. The block is broadcasting a genuine aura,
Documenting the magnificent urban flora, an unrefined spirit echoing down the lane, turning absolute hardship into massive gain. We possess an authenticity that cannot buy.
This is the ghetto, so raw and completely real, expressing exactly how the marginalized feel. A powerful goal coming from the fire escape, taking on a magnificent, unpolished shape. Ghetto saw the purest essence of the avenue,
frayed laces on my worn out boots, connecting deeply with my undeniable inner roots. The neighborhood choir harmonizing on the corner curve, producing a magnificent frequency nothing can disturb.
I lean over the balcony railing, belting out a high note, wearing my grandmother's hand-me-down faded coat. A cassette tape unraveling, spilling onto the street, but our internal rhythm skips absolutely no beat.
The block is pockets in a genuine aura, documenting the magnificent urban flora. An unrefined spirit echoing down the lane, turning absolute hardship into massive gain. We possess an authenticity they cannot buy.
This is a ghetto so raw and completely real, expressing exactly how the marginalized feel. A powerful vote coming from the fire escape, taking on a magnificent, unpolished shape. Ghetto soul, the purest essence of the avenue. A beautiful, resilient, shining right on through.
Let the boombox loudly blast, honoring our resilient past. The projects have a massive voice, singing out is our only choice.
Stomp, clap, sing it loud. We are fiercely proud. The essence never dies. Yeah.
Singing the ghetto so raw and completely real,
Expressing exactly how the marginalized feel. A powerful fugo coming from the fire escape, taking on a magnificent, unpolished shape. Ghetto soul, the purest essence of the avenue. A beautiful, resilient, shining right on through.
authentic vibration, straight from the curb. The boombox clicks of the spirit lives on. The cassettes, kite picks, and the verbal vibe design. White coat speaking loudly, offering a hollow pill, telling me my destiny is written on their bill. Staring at the sterile ceiling, trapped inside a war, begging for a rescue, crying out to the Lord.
Nah, need no pharmacy, cultivating medicine straight from the fertile dirt, letting Mother Nature come and wash away the earth. Roots and herbal remedies, healing up the brain, breaking out the clinic, rejecting all the chains.
Throw away the prescriptions,
Burn the doctor's note,
rejecting their descriptions.
sailing my own boat.
We find a real cure, growing in the wilderness. Yeah. These are the rehab roots, anchoring the soul, filling up the empty void, making us whole. No more synthetic chemicals, messing with the head, sleeping peacefully in a natural woven bed. Rehab roots, digging deep beneath the clay, chasing
on the ginger tea, cleansing out the blood. Standing firm and solid in the middle of the mud. Vibrations of the drum beat, fixing up the spine. Harvesting the goodness from the intertwining vine. I tear off the bandage, letting the fresh air in, shedding off the layers of my complicated skin. Therapy is hiding in the whisper of the leaves. I am finally becoming a woman who believes. Throw away the prescription, burn the doctor's note, rejecting their description, sailing my own boat. We find the real cure, growing in the wilderness. These are the rehab roots, anchoring the soul, filling up the empty void, making us whole. No more synthetic chemicals, messing with the head, sleeping peacefully in a natural woven bed. Rehab roots, digging deep beneath the clay, chasing all the artificial demons far away. Feel the pulse, true health, pure life, grounded, rooted, free. These are the rehab roots, anchoring the soul, filling up the empty void, making us whole. No more synthetic chemicals, messing with the head, sleeping peacefully in a natural woven bed. Rehab roots, digging deep beneath the clay, chasing all the artificial demons far away. Fully recovered, rootsmen heal, back to the earth, a brand new birth. The clock strikes 12, neon signs hum. Pour in another glass of spice rum. Moths fluttering by the street lamp glare. A heavy tension hanging in the humid air.
Watch out now! Crawling outside the rude boys' room. Nobody rushing to head back home. Sirens wailing several blocks away. Hustlers preparing to make them pay.
The capital sleeps but we awake. Every move is a risk you take. Dancing under the lunar glow, moving fast but stepping slow. This metropolis hides a secret face.
Midnight Kingston, where the rebels meet. Humming subwoofers, shaking up the street. Brass sections blowing a dangerous tune. Lovers whispering beneath the moon. Midnight Kingston, ruler of the night. We keep skanking until the morning light.
Corner shops closed, iron gates locked, but the underground parties are fully stocked. Sound systems blasting out the latest track. Once you enter, you never look back. I adjust my dress, slipping through the door. High heels clicking on the wooden floor. A saxophone cries out a lonely note. Words getting stuck inside my throat. The capital sleeps but we awake. Every move is a risk you take. Dancing under the lunar glow, stepping slow, this metropolis hides a secret face.
Midnight Kingston, where the rebels meet, pounding subwoofers, shaking up the street, brass sections blowing a dangerous tune, lovers whispering beneath the moon. Midnight Kingston, ruler of the night, we keep skanking until the morning light. Keep the tempo moving fast, make the celebration last. Forget tomorrow, live today.
Chase the agony away. Step, step, move your feet. Feel the heat, feel the beat. The city belongs to us.
Cause it's Midnight Kingston, where the rebels meet, pounding subwoofers, shaking up the street, brass sections blowing a dangerous tune, lovers whispering beneath the moon. Midnight Kingston, ruler of the night, we keep skanking until the morning light. The capital call, we answer the call. Stars fading out, sun about to rise.
Fade out another leader, meet them Wading waist high into the freezing, turbulent current, ignoring every single logical terrestrial deterrent. The muddy bottom sucking at my naked heels, discovering exactly how true salvation feels.
Cross the aquatic boundary, predators lurking beneath the murky brown surface, seeking a completely brand new spiritual purpose. Plunging the head below the violent swirling tide, washing away the foolish egotistical pride.
The dangerous undertow aggressively pulls,
Testing the bravery of the desperate fools,
dragging our bodies toward the bottomless trench,
escaping the terrible terrestrial stench.
surrendering completely to the fierce water flow. We are diving into the deep river, seeking purification, swimming far away from the cursed civilization. A massive aquatic canyon stretching endlessly wide, taking a dangerous transformative underwater ride. Deep river submerging our heaviest mistakes, enduring whatever this brutal baptism takes.
Navigating the treacherous spinning whirlpools, rejecting the cowardly land-dwelling rules. Fierce rapids battering against the human chest, passing the ultimate terrifying nautical test.
My lungs screaming out for a pocket of oxygen, refusing to ever enter that wicked city again. Soaking wet garments clinging to my shivering skin, finally conquering the internal battle and sin.
The dangerous undertow aggressively pulls,
Testing the bravery of the desperate fools,
dragging our bodies toward the bottomless trench.
escaping the terrible terrestrial stench, surrendering completely to the fierce water flow. We are diving into the deep river, seeking purification, swimming far away from the cursed civilization. A massive aquatic canyon stretching endless transformative underwater ride. Deep river submerging our heaviest mistakes, enduring whatever this brutal baptism takes. Purification, swimming far away from the cursed civilization. A massive aquatic canyon stretching endlessly wide, taking a dangerous transformative underwater ride. Deep river submerging our heaviest mistakes, enduring whatever this brutal baptism takes. So incredibly deep, the water cleanses, washed ashore, a brand new day. Fingers sliding down the mahogany neck, turning this beautiful instrument into an emotional wreck. Plucking the thickest gauge with absolute despair, the lowest octaves vibrating the heavy air.
Feel the low frequencies, the magnetic pickups capturing every single sigh. The wooden body letting out a resonant cry. Varnish peeling off from the salty teardrops. The sorrowful rhythm absolutely never stops.
The tuning pegs are slipping from the immense sadness,
descending rapidly into harmonic madness. Four strings vibrating with pure tragedy, the most depressing
low frequency strategy. The instrument itself is shedding a tear. Hear the weeping bass crying through the amplifier, extinguishing the joyful rhythmic fire. A thumping lamentation echoing in the hall, watching the glorious musical foundation fall. Wing bass sobbing on the fretboard, begging for mercy from the melodic Lord.
Hey, adjusting the truss rod to handle the intense strain, channeling decades of unspoken acoustic pain. The thumb slapping against the heavy wound coil, burying the happiness underneath the sonic soil.
I plug the quarter-inch jack into the input slot, trying to salvage whatever happiness I've got the amplifier hums with a sympathetic drone, playing this depressing beat completely alone.
The tuning pegs are slipping from the immense sadness, descending rapidly into harmonic madness. Four strings vibrating with pure tragedy,
the most depressing low frequency strategy. The instrument itself is shedding a tear. Hear the weeping bass crying through the amplifier, extinguishing the joyful rhythmic fire. A thumping lamentation echoing in the hall, watching the glorious musical foundation fall. Weeping bass sobbing on the fretboard, begging for mercy from the melodic Lord. more joyful notes to play. The strings grow quiet, or hear the weeping bass crying through the amplifier, extinguishing the joyful rhythmic fire. A thumping lamentation echoing in the hall, watching the glorious musical foundation fall. Weeping bass sobbing on the fretboard, begging for mercy from the melodic love.
Such a sad tone.
The wood is crying.
Unplug the cable, lay the instrument down. Waves arrive without a warning, yet they never feel abrupt. Coastal rhythm shapes the timing
of a pulse that's never rushed.
I've learned movement from the shoreline, where persistence meets release. Every cycle holds intention, every crash resolves to peace. Pull and return, ebb and sway. Motion teaches how to stay. Coastal rhythm, tidal breathing, measured by the moon's embrace. Every rise prepares a falling, every pause restores the pace. Coastal rhythm, tidal breathing, measured by the moon's embrace. Every rise prepares a falling, every pause restores the pace.
I don't fight the pool of waters. I adjust my stance and stand.
Stability grows from listening to the patterns of the sand.
Every sound repeats with purpose,
Never wasted,
never lost. Flow reveals its deeper structure.
when we honor every cause.
Let the tide decide the flow. Trust the pull you come to know.
Coastal rhythm,
Tidal breathing, measured by the moon's embrace. Every rise prepares a falling, every pause restores the pace. Let the shoreline draw the line, movement balanced by design.
salted air, resonant calm. Time dissolved within the song. Coastal rhythm,
Endless pattern, carving patience into sound. From the waves we learn persistence that keeps turning us around.
the tide returns once more. Casing scattered across the pavement, a tragic end to our neighborhood entertainment. The portable stereo lights completely dismantled. A beautiful gathering suddenly violently cancelled. Look at the wreckage, battery acid leaking onto the sidewalk cracks. No more blasting those heavy dubplate tracks. Fragmented dials and shattered tuning knobs, leaving behind a crowd of quiet weeping mobs.
The cassette tape ribbons tangled in the debris.
An obsolete machine that used to set us free.
The silver antenna bent completely out of shape.
No remaining method to play the mixtape.
The street corner is incredibly, awkwardly silent.
Mourning the broken boom.
The silence is deafening.
A catastrophic end to the joyous evening. Shrapnel from the speakers flying through the air, leaving the entire community in total despair.
Broken boom,
a completely dismantled device, paying an incredibly unfair musical price. Stomped into pieces by an uncaring patrol, destroying the physical vessel but not the soul. The graphic equalizer smashed beyond repair, metallic fragments glistening in the streetlight glare.
I carefully pick up the remnants of the play button, feeling like a starved person who used to be a glutton, deprived of the melodies we desperately crave, digging a shallow urban technological grave.
Set
tape ribbons tangled in the debris.
An obsolete machine that used to set us free.
The silver antenna bent completely out of shape.
No remaining method to play the mixtape.
The street corner is incredibly, awkwardly silent.
Mourning the broken boom. The silence is deafening. A catastrophic end to the joyous evening. Shrapnel from the speakers flying through the air, leaving the entire community in total despair.
Broken boom,
a completely dismantled device, paying an incredibly unfair musical price.
but the internal rhythm is alive and well. Remember what it was. The music survived.
Mourning the broken boom. The silence is deafening. A catastrophic end to the joyous evening. Shrapnel from the speakers flying through the air, leaving the entire community in total despair.
Broken boom,
A completely dismantled device, paying an incredibly
Ocean line swaying in the afternoon heat. Elders sharing wisdom on the neighborhood seat. Fences painted with murals of bright liberation. Cooking spicy meals to feed our entire generation.
Gather around the fire, domino slamming loudly on the wooden tables. Grandfathers reciting old magnificent fables.
Barefoot toddlers running through the thick dust, building a community built entirely on trust.
This enclosure holds our rich history. This enclave keeps our beautiful mystery.
Sharing the laughter, dividing the bread,
remembering everything the ancestors said.
We are connected by an invisible thread. Welcome to the soulful yard, beating with the communal pulse, rejecting anything that is fake or false. A sanctuary hidden away from the city grind, the most comforting haven you could ever find. Soulful yard, where the authentic spirit resides, a joyful gathering where true love presides.
Stray dogs napping underneath the mango tree, everyone existing together perfectly free. The transistor radio broadcasting a local tune, we will be celebrating way past the afternoon.
I pour a cup of homemade punch for my neighbor, appreciating the fruits of our collective labor. Aunts and uncles chatting on the shady porch, passing down the bright illuminating torch.
This enclosure holds our rich history. This enclave keeps our beautiful mystery.
Sharing the laughter, dividing the bread,
remembering everything the ancestors said.
We are connected by an invisible thread. Welcome to the soulful yard, beating with the communal pulse, rejecting anything that is fake or false. A sanctuary hidden away from the city grind, the most comforting haven you could ever find. Soulful yard, where the authentic spirit resides, a joyful gathering where true love presides. Where true love presides. Watch the happy moments fly.
Protect this family zone.
We are never truly alone. Smile, laugh, embrace, a genuinely happy place.
Family
is everything. Oh, the soulful yard, beating with a communal pulse, rejecting anything that is fake or false.
Oh, a sanctuary hidden
Away from the city grind, the most comforting haven you could ever find. Where the authentic spirit resides, a joyful gathering where true love presides. Welcome home, stay a while, the gate is always open, love abounds. Brushing against the thorn bushes, sunsets bleeding orange over the vast plains. walking solitary paths, ignoring the ambushes. Royalty requires carrying invisible chains.
Hear the mighty growl, defending the territory without a single mate. Standing atop the granite boulder,
Watching the prey,
embracing this majestic,
isolating fate.
chasing
The cowardly scavengers far away.
the crown weighs heavy on the brow,
No companions in the den,
fulfilling an ancient silent vow.
separated from mortal men. Sovereignty brings a terrifying chill.
Lonely lion,
Prowling the savannah alone,
guarding a desolate,
dusty throne, fierce claws scraping the barren earth,
proving an undeniable
royal worth. Lonely lion staring at the starless sky, letting out a brave, solitary cry.
scars decorating the muscular hide. Battles fought within the blistering heat, swallowing the immense arrogant pride, refusing to ever accept a defeat.
Paul stepping softly on the dry grass, gazing into the mirrored oasis reflection, watching the brutal season slowly pass, craving a tiny moment of pure affection.
The crown weighs heavy on the brow,
No companions in the den,
fulfilling an ancient silent vow.
separated from mortal men. Sovereignty brings a terrifying chill. Lonely lion prowling the savannah alone,
Guarding a desolate,
dusty throne, fierce claws scraping the barren earth,
proving an undeniable
royal worth. Lonely lion staring at the starless sky, letting out a brave, solitary cry.
king of the untamed wild,
Yet vulnerable as a child,
roaring into the empty
a
space.
king without a resting place. Stand tall, stand tall.
Never stumble, never fall.
The apex predator remains. Yeah, the lonely lion prowling the savannah alone,
Guarding a desolate,
dusty throne, fierce claws scraping the barren earth,
proving an undeniable
royal worth. Lonely lion staring at the starless sky, letting out a brave, solitary cry. King of nowhere,
ruling the dust,
walking into the horizon unconquered. Staring at the gray cement covering the earth, wondering what this paved environment is worth. Sidewalks cracking under the pedestrian weight. navigating this rigid, artificial stage.
Watch the bulldozer erecting scaffolding, blocking the natural view, pouring the foundations, completely starting anew. The gridlock traffic honking on the overpass. We traded the emerald meadows for steel and glass. The metropolis expands without any cease, disturbing the natural ecological peace. Potholes ruining the avenue commute, a hardened reality we cannot dispute.
Trapped inside a massive unyielding grid,
Singing the concrete blues,
walking the paved highway, stuck inside this rigid, monotonous gray. The urban sprawl swallowing the horizon line, ignoring the obvious deteriorating sign. Concrete blues, building a magnificent towering cage, the architectural tragedy of the modern age.
hard at work, sweating on the construction site, welding the girders deep into the noisy night. The asphalt absorbing the unbearable heat, blisters forming on the weary traveler's feet.
I lean against the pillar of the parking garage, living inside this dreary metropolitan mirage. The subway grates exhaling a foul hot steam, desperately clinging to a rustic pastoral dream.
The metropolis expands without any cease, disturbing the natural ecological peace.
Potholes ruining the avenue commute,
a hardened reality we cannot dispute.
trapped inside a massive unyielding grid,
Singing the concrete blues,
walking the paved highway, stuck inside this rigid, monotonous gray.
the urban sprawl
Swallowing the horizon line, ignoring the obvious deteriorating sign. Concrete blues, building a magnificent towering cage, the architectural tragedy of the modern age.
pave over paradise. Oh, roll the architectural dice.
A skyline made of stone,
Totally synthetic zone.
Walk, don't walk, stop, go. The city dictates the flow, trapped on the pavement. Oh, the concrete blues, walking the paved highway, stuck inside this rigid, monotonous gray. The urban sprawl swallowing the horizon line, ignoring the obvious deteriorating sign. Concrete blues, building a magnificent towering cage, the architectural tragedy of the modern age. So hardened, no soil left. The cement sets forever rigid. Concrete jungle suffocating every breath I take, searching for a halo in the choices that I make. Exhaust fumes blinding me, choking out the dawn, looking for a holy place before my strength is gone.
Rasta see clear, climbing up the mountain peak, leaving Babylon below. Following the ancient path where the mystic rivers flow. Leaving all the vanity, shedding off the greed, planting righteous seed, fulfilling every vital need.
Look up to the horizon,
Past the endless gray,
see the fire rising,
burning the decay,
elevating spirits to a higher latitude.
welcome to a smoky
Zion, floating on the breeze, finding our salvation underneath the cedar trees. Incense fills the atmosphere, purifying minds, leaving all the tangled, chaotic webs behind.
smoky Zion, where the weary travelers rest.
Passing through the furnace, surviving every test.
Jah chanting down the wickedness, warring like a king, letting all the congregation hear the praises ring. No more shackles binding up the children of the light, marching toward the sunrise, conquering the night.
I wash my dirty hands in the purifying stream, waking up softly from a terrifying dream, trading in my misery for a golden crown. I am never returning to that unforgiving town. Look up to the horizon,
Past the end is gray,
see the fire rising,
burning the decay,
elevating spirits to a higher latitude. Welcome to a smoky Zion, floating on the breeze, finding our salvation underneath the cedar trees. Incense fills the atmosphere, purifying minds, leaving all the tangled, chaotic webs behind.
smoky Zion, where the weary travelers rest.
Passing through the furnace, surviving every test.
Fire consume the wicked,
Let the embers glow.
blessing descending.
Watch the garden grow. Breathe in the peace, exhale the pain,
Sunshine,
breaking through the pouring rain.
ascend.
Ascend into the smoky Zion, floating on the breeze, finding our salvation underneath the cedar trees. Incense fills the atmosphere, purifying minds, leaving all the tangled, chaotic webs behind.
Smoky Zion, where the weary travelers rest.
Passing through the furnace, surviving every test. Give thanks and praise, floating away up to the highest heights. Yeah. Saline droplets flooding the residential gutters, wind howling through the broken wooden shutters. The entire geographical peninsula is completely soaked. A historical melancholy that cannot be revoked.
The capital is weeping, the commercial harbor overflowing with extreme sorrow, worrying deeply about the unforgiving tomorrow.
Cargo ships bobbing on the sea, sea of pure distress. The metropolitan parish is in an absolute mess.
The island geography absorbs the massive pain.
A torrential, unstoppable emotional rain.
The mountainside sobbing into the deep valley.
A devastating flood in every single alley.
The epicenter of the Caribbean breaking down. These are the Kingston tears,
Drowning the entire city.
a beautifully tragic, overwhelming pity.
The asphalt submerged under an ocean of grief, searching the flooded avenues for some relief. Kingston tears, the ultimate heartbreaking finale.
Washing away
The sins of the Jamaican Valley.
a fierce hurricane of sentiment sweeping the docks, shattering the foundations of the concrete blocks.
The bitter tasting morning coffee matches the mood, consuming the sorrow as our primary daily food. I watch the monumental tide rise above the curve, a massive natural disaster nothing can disturb. The famous capital surrendering to the gloomy sky. We can only stand together and watch the island cry.
The island geography absorbs the massive pain.
A torrential, unstoppable emotional rain.
The mountainside sobbing into the deep valley.
A devastating flood in every single alley.
The epicenter of the Caribbean breaking down. These are the Kingston tears,
Drowning the entire city.
a beautifully tragic, overwhelming
Pity, the asphalt submerged under an ocean of grief, searching the flooded avenues for some relief. Kingston tears, the ultimate heartbreaking finale.
washing away
The sins of the Jamaican Valley.
Let the reservoir burst wide open,
The ultimate tragic token.
submerge the historical streets.
The sadness definitively defeats. Bay falls, rivers swell, ringing the final bell. Bay capital cries. Behold the Kingston tears, drowning the entire city.
A beautifully tragic, overwhelming
Pity, the asphalt submerged under an ocean of grief, searching the flooded avenues for some relief. Kingston tears, the ultimate heartbreaking finale. Washing away the sins of the Jamaican Valley.
the island weeps,
The final drop falls,
submerging sorrow.
the end of the record. Glass skyscrapers piercing the polluted skyline. Corporate executives drinking expensive wine, storing their stolen wealth inside a titanium vault, refusing to admit their own catastrophic fault.
Crush the system, greed pumping through their synthetic artificial veins, binding the working class in invisible economic chains, worshiping the almighty printed paper currency, ignoring the starving citizens' absolute urgency.
The gears of the cruel machine loudly grind, leaving the poorest people far behind. An empire built entirely on vicious deceit, marching blindly down the capitalist street. We must dismantle this oppressive towering structure. This is the Babylon heart, pumping out the toxic greed, ignoring every single basic human need. An engine of destruction fueled by endless power, watching the innocent populations cower. Babylon heart, a cold mechanical core. We will not tolerate this injustice anymore.
Stamping a barcode on every newborn child, taming the wilderness that was once beautiful and wild. Profit margins dictating who lives and who dies, broadcasting a constant stream of manipulative lies.
I stare into the soulless eyes of the elite, refusing to accept a devastating defeat. The stock market crashing down like a house of cards, protesting loudly outside the heavily guarded yards. The gears of the cruel machine loudly grind, leaving the poorest people far behind. An empire built entirely on vicious deceit, marching blindly down the capitalist street. We must dismantle this oppressive towering structure. This is the Babylon heart, pumping out the toxic greed, ignoring every single basic human need. An engine of destruction fueled by endless power, watching the innocent populations cower. Babylon heart, a cold mechanical core. We will not tolerate this injustice anymore. Tear down the concrete walls, watch how the wicked empire falls. Disconnect the artificial wire, set the corrupt institutions on fire. Tick, tick, time is up. Empty out the poison cup. The system finally breaks. Smash the Babylon heart, pumping out the toxic greed, ignoring every single basic human need. An engine of destruction fueled by endless power, watching the innocent populations cower. Babylon heart, a cold mechanical core. We will not tolerate this injustice anymore. It stops beating, the machine is dead. Freedom rings, the dawn arise. Emerald canopy dripping with the morning dew, observing the vast wilderness from a higher view. The feline monarch rests beneath the mahogany shade, watching the daylight slowly begin to fade.
Hear the jungle weep, vocalizing anguish across the equatorial belt, expressing the deepest agony ever truly felt. The apex predator mourning the loss of the tree, sending a mournful message upon the tropical breeze.
Whiskers twitching as the monsoon nears,
shedding these heavy instinctual tears.
The formidable beast lets out a moan,
standing atop the precipice completely alone, Every sound can test, unable to find a suitable location to properly rest. The majestic mane tangled with burrs and dried mud, a fierce protector bonded entirely by blood.
I feel the vibration rumbling deep within the dirt, sympathizing with this magnificent unspoken hurt. The exotic birds fall completely silent in the sky, respecting the sovereign's heartbreaking loud sigh. Whiskers twitching as the monsoon nears,
shedding these heavy instinctual tears.
the formidable beast lets out a moan, standing atop the precipice completely alone. A primal vocalization piercing the thick habitat. Listen to the lion cry, echoing through the vines, sending shivers straight down our fragile spines. The undisputed ruler shedding a single massive tear, announcing a tragedy that the poachers cannot hear. Lion cry, a devastating untamed roar, demanding the preservation of the forest floor. Let the untamed wilderness speak, protecting the vulnerable and weak. The alpha vocalizes his pain, roaring louder than the pouring rain.
Inhale the humid air,
Exhale the grief,
seeking comfort.
finding no relief.
The alpha mourns.
Oh, the lion cry, echoing through the vines, sending shivers straight down our fragile spines. The undisputed ruler shedding a single massive tear, announcing a tragedy that the poachers cannot hear. Lion cry, a devastating untamed roar, demanding the preservation of the forest floor.
The jungle weeps,
Nature demands respect
a primal scream.
into the void.